Hi everyone, and welcome to the Magica once again. Nice to see you all again. I guess all of you know that we are expecting a really fun and cute and bubbly and super talented special guest today. So without any further ado, I'm going to try and get my guest into our live session. She's a powerhouse of talent, and she is not only been a child actor, she's an actor, she's a presenter, she's a voice actor, she's just many things rolled into one, and we're going to discover all of that today. So be ready with your questions.
How are you doing, Meghna? How are you doing?
So excited to be with you on this chat. I've been following you and it's been a great initiative, and actually this is a magic hour for me right now.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes. I do want this to be the magic hour. And our first few magic hours have been a little bit heavy because, we started it with the intention of bringing the industry people together, waking up everybody from the slumber of the lockdown, and kind of helping people to get rejuvenated, get back into looking at how we can get back to work as an industry collectively, and also individually, what can we do to get back to work.
Yes, and
so that's how it started. But I think
that was a great help for everyone, because we artists are not technically sound. Right? So we need this help.
Yeah. Not only are we not technically sound, we are super spoilt and lazy, don't you think? I mean, at least I am. I just want to walk into a studio and say, take. I don't want to know ये mic कैसे set होना है, इसको levels क्या हैं और acoustics क्या हैं और sound क्या है. And,
you said it.
All of this is, I am discovering it as we go too.
Absolutely.
But, as after these first 4 or 5 sessions, I've been thinking, yaar, बहुत heavy hota ja raha hai. Let's have some fun. And the one person who's done that for me over the last couple of months is you, because I've been following all the fun, crazy stuff you've been doing and putting out onto your social media. So I said, chalo, isko bhi thoda discover karte hain, isko thoda limelight mein laate hain, because I think it's a fantastic thing that a talented actor would really spend the time and the effort to do something so new and just keep themselves occupied, and in a way just keep adding to their versatility and their profession. Now, many of us who have made it in our careers, we don't feel the necessity to really do more. No? So this was fantastic, and that's what I want to talk about. But before we get to that part of it, I want you to tell us about what brought you here, what brought you to the world of voicing.
Oh my God. I used to act as a child artist when I was young. So I would dub for myself. Kasam Teri Kasam, English Pub. Then I was young Tara in Tara serial. So I used to act as a child artist. Then I would dub for myself, mother called Vidya Tai. So she's kind of a coordinator for all the Hindi industry, Marathi industry. So she introduces this child artist ka group.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She's not well right now, but you must have heard of Atul Patsure, then Suchitra Bandekar, a lot of people, Priya Bapat. So Vidya is the one who introduces you to Satyadev ji ke workshop mein she'll send you, and she'll groom you basically. So because of her, I got in touch with Ellie and Greta, and and they called me for Disney's audition, and then I started dubbing.
But then my voice was like that. When I started dubbing, and my voice was like that. अभी तो मैं झूठ मूठ का निकालती हूँ.
And you were so cute. I remember those days. I remember every time you would come, I'd be like mesmerized watching you about how cute. How can this kid be so cute and so good at her work?
Yeah,
it was really awesome for me.
It was love at first sight for me and Leela ji. I think Rajesh Johnny suggested her that I should audition there, and we met, and I remember we were cuddling. We were so cozy on day one. and we would laugh, and she made me so comfortable. Oh my god! And I had like very, very, very good time, and I miss her a lot.
And how old were you then?
First YNR, when YNR happened.
96.
Yeah. So we met in 96.
Wow, that's 24 years ago? What is it? Wow. Wow.
Or maybe before that.
Excellent.
Maybe
excellent.
before that. Maybe before that. Before that we met.
Before YNR, I would say, because I'm thinking about 94, 95.
Yeah. Must be.
Would have come
Yeah.
and met us.
I remember
Yeah.
there's
And-
very funny thing about me and her, which we always cherish. There's this kissa, okay? So she directed me in Babe, Hook, then Lost World. I was very lucky and fortunate to I was trained under her. So when we were dubbing Twister, we were in that big studio, Aradhana wala bada studio hai na, there. Okay.
Right,
So I was alone inside that room. और वो Twister आ गया. She wanted me to do young Helen Hunt in Twister, okay? And she specially said कि नहीं मेघना ही करेगी, ये character मैंने मेघना के लिए रखा है, all that special थोड़ा सा मेरे लिए वो. तो I went और फिर वो शुरू हो गया and it was like बहुत ज्यादा एमिनी था, वो Twister आने लगा, फिर वो sound effect and I got so scared. I was little girl, 2 चोटी बांध के स्कूल ड्रेस में गई थी मम्मी के साथ. तो then I said, Leela Dee, can you please come inside? Then she said, why? What happened? Done. What happened? So I said, I couldn't tell her that I'm scared of this Emini and that Twister and whole thing. I couldn't explain her. So I told her, could you please come inside because I'm allergic to Twister. And half an hour we were laughing.
Oh, sweet. I don't think there's a time when you and I meet when we don't laugh.
Yeah.
For like halfway through the conversation, not realizing who's saying what, we're just laughing half the time.
Yes.
Laughing and cuddling, 2 things we do well.
Absolutely. And that's a very good sign of a healthy correlation between 2 artists. And that is the best part about dubbing artists, that everybody supports each other, everybody encourages everyone. Then it's like, there is no politics, nothing, there is no malice, nothing. It's just like, everybody meet, everybody does it, the काम जो भी अपना अपना है करते हैं, and everybody is nice to everyone. That's the best part about, that's what I have realized. What is your experience?
No, I think, because we meet each other so often in studios and, through our work, the camaraderie has really grown. And for many of us, we've been around for 20 plus years together doing this. So I think we've really, really grown together as a family in terms of the work life.
Absolutely.
And when your work life becomes such a long haul, both in terms of the number of hours you spend in a day, the number of hours you spend away from home, away from your family, that becomes your family, that becomes your comfort zone, those become your people, right?
But people think it's easy to be a voiceover artist, but I would definitely like to tell people that it's not that easy. Pastime mein, time pass mein karna hai, ya fir part time mein karna hai. So it's not that easy, right? We give auditions today also, like Mona, isn't it?
I'm so glad to hear that. Yeah, I'm so glad to hear you say that, because not everyone realizes that no matter how established you are, first of all, to become an established voice actor takes a lot of hard work. Okay, it's not as easy as I remember when I started out and people asked me, what do you do? And they, if you said I do voiceovers or voice acting or I do dubbing, मतलब सिर्फ बोलने का काम है, मतलब कोई भी कर सकता है.
कोई भी कर सकता है.
So first was that reaction that what kind of, this is not work. Okay, and the second thing that came across was के अच्छा इससे गुजारा हो जाता है. I used to find it really amusing that my work is not work. and secondly, it's worth nothing apparently.
हाँ, तुम लोगों को क्या है? And अभी तो लॉकडाउन में I get at least 2 to 3 calls कि we are not doing anything. Can we do like हम लोग को कुछ dubbing है तो बताओ. So I said, dude, ऐसे नहीं होता.
Correct. We've got that a lot that, I'm not doing anything else, or I've retired or I've taken a sabbatical and, I just thought I'll do voiceovers. Or, I'm getting bored sitting around. So I thought, why not try my hand at voiceovers? It's a very good thought. But is it a passing thought or is it a something you're willing to invest time and effort in? And are you willing to give it its due? Because the way I see it is that unless you are willing to give, you will not get.
Yeah, now you're talking about this. So I would like to ask you one question, that you're a trained dancer, you're a professional singer, but still you chose to be a voiceover artist. So what do you think about that decision which you took long back?
Well, honestly, I have been, because of my mother, I've been a lover of the performing arts. Okay, so in our house, singing, dancing, theatre, all this was like just, you have to be a part of it. I mean, it has to be a part of your life. It's no big deal. No matter what you do, it has to be a part of your life. So these things came very naturally to us and we also gravitated towards these things very naturally. But the way I saw it is that you liking something doesn't mean that it can be your profession.
Yeah.
And unless you excel at something, there's no point in doing it, because the way I see it is that you're not going to, first of all, you have to love what you do and you have to do what you love. And then, how are you going to grow in that unless you're really good at it? And I, at that point, maybe found, partly because of it was my mother's career and it was the easiest thing for me to learn watching her and get into the industry watching her. I found it the easiest thing to do, and it just came to me as second nature because I was constantly in that environment, constantly watching things. It's just the conditioning, the number of hours you spend watching it, it just becomes the easiest thing to do. It becomes second nature. I can do it in my sleep. I don't really, you learn things subconsciously. So I just felt कि मैं ये dancing में, singing में, acting में मुझे जितना मेहनत करना पड़ेगा, struggle करना पड़ेगा, उतना शायद मुझे voicing में नहीं करना पड़ेगा, and I may be able to put in more effort and reap more benefits in this direction. And it did give me that back as well. So because I had the satisfaction of the returns, that, because I made it my focus, I got the returns of that in terms of the kind of work I was getting, the kind of income I was getting, the kind of appreciation I was getting. So I said, this is, what more do you need?
Yeah.
When you're getting all of that, you're enjoying your work, you're meeting
Absolutely.
new people, you're learning new things, people are appreciating you, people are helping you learn, helping you grow, they're taking an interest in you. और क्या चाहिए? It's a comfort zone, and it's your family, it's your
Absolutely.
It's a something you know so well. It's with the people you know. So I thought that was absolutely fantastic.
And on top of that,
what are your most
on top of that, we get to see all movies and series even before they are released in India.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So tell me, everybody's dying to hear you do some of your favorite voices. So your most popular voices. Let's talk about some of the roles that have really excited you or interested you or given you a lot of exposure and popularity.
Yeah, that's Noddy, Ninja Hattori, Dexter's Lab, DD. So which one?
Well, go slow. We need to hear one line of everybody.
Okay, I'll start with Noddy.
Yeah.
मैं हूँ छोटा नोडी, फिर मैं चाहूँ दो, इतने सारे नोडी से क्या ऐसा जो ना हो, जो होगा ये दिन पूरा तो कर लूँगा ये काम, इतने सारे नोडी से मुश्किल हो जाए आसान. हेलो वियर्स, कहाँ जा रहे हो?
Then DZ.
I want to hug you and kiss you right now.
Oh, Ninja Hattori is very popular amongst kids. So I've been dubbing Ninja Hattori in lockdown also. So suddenly I realized that recordists नहीं होते, sound engineer भगवान होते हैं.
हमारे लाइफ के तो भगवान ही होते हैं.
Because हम लोग कहीं पे भी कुछ भी बोल देते हैं and it like sync हो जाता है. And here we dub ourselves and we struggle to think that one thing. Okay, so Ninja Hattori for you all. डिंग 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 डिंग. मेरा नाम निंजा हथौड़ी है. इतिहास के पन्नों से इतना तो सीख लिया है, जीतने के लिए अनोखे हथियार की जरूरत होती है. डिंग 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 डिंग. DZ from Bob the Builder.
रोलिया कहाँ है? कहीं वो मोना की लाइफ में तो नहीं चलेगा?
Oh, cute.
So
How cute.
there are a lot of characters like Bal Ganesh, then George.
Which one have you found most challenging?
Uh,
Like you found it difficult?
George from Peppa Pig. Because I know it's the cutest character, and I auditioned like 20 years back, probably 15-20 years back. I auditioned for George and I got selected. So George says only one word, not even a line, like one word. And I have to do all the episodes, all the season in that one word. Okay, and that word is dinosaur. Okay, so when he's happy, he says,
dinosaur.
okay, when he is sad, then when he's surprised,
Dinosaur.
and when he's
This is actually quite a. Yeah.
when he's angry, he's
Say.
Dinosaur.
and
Isn't this really a
Absolutely,
test
because
of your acting
when he's
skills?
sleepy-
Because, I mean, you know.
yeah,
we
and when
we're
he's
training
sleepy, I've
voices.
got like,
Dinosaur.
so you know that grace. So yeah, I mean, it's then
You know, it's when we're training people, and people always wonder that, you know, why do voices need training? बोलना ही तो है ultimately. So when we're training people, we're always saying that, you know, your versatility as a voice artist will come when a director knows he can make you say the same thing in 100 different ways, and you know that, okay, I can keep on exploring how many ways I can say the same thing. Now it's one thing to say a line in so many different ways, but one
Absolutely.
word has really infinite ways of being spoken, you know, and to actually have to perform that, you know, it reminds me of the Guardians of the Galaxy and Avengers films where Vin Diesel says, "I am Groot." That's all he can say. So all his expressions and all his emotions come out in "I am Groot." So everything he responds to,
I know,
everything
that's so
saying,
cool.
"I am Groot."
Okay, Shashwat is saying that latest voice
So
of
it's- I think-
Yelena. What was in Black Widow Hindi trailer? Okay, Mona directed that trailer for.
We are not going to have any spoilers on this show.
Okay, but do you read all these questions?
No spoilers at all.
You answered it?
We will not talk about. I do. We'll come to them. Everybody's
Okay,
asking
that's
you for
my
Paco voice.
Farman show, and Paco is kind of, you know, she is Paco in real life. Okay, no, she's a Sumire, who's a superstar, but actually she's a superhero. So that's the difference between Paco and, again, so one character but two different shades. So Sumire would be very elite, classy, and you know, and Paco is very sweet and she likes Farman, but she, doesn't express herself. So there are two different shades in Paco and Sumire, but it's a one character. So
आज मैं आप लोगों के साथ परफॉर्म करना चाहूंगी और हाँ मेरे गाने आपको अच्छे लगते हैं इसकी मुझे बेहद खुशी है.
so if Paco is very elegant in it, तो Sumire would say कि
ओह फरमान तुम मेरी बात सुनते क्यों नहीं हो? कहाँ जा रहे हो? बेटी बॉटम बटर बटर बॉस बटर सच बॉटम बटर बटर तुम एक बिटर बटर बटर. तुम्हें समझ में आ रहा है या नहीं समझ में आ रहा?
so one character. Yeah,
She's the brasher version, is she? Two versions. Vinod is asking, is it better to have a good quality, more important to have a good quality voice, or is voice modulation more important? Don't we have the obvious answer?
no,
to that?
Mona, you're the boss.
But I'll let you take it.
You can answer this better.
Well, I always say that your voice quality is not important at all. That's not true because sometimes, yes, if you want very typical smooth voices, then yes, the voice quality is important. But I think what's more important, the voice quality you can still work towards. What's more important is the ability to use your voice. Use it in different ways. Be very versatile with it, and how much more you can explore, how much more you can do with it is really what is important for me as a voice director and a producer. So Vijay is saying एक बार
Yeah,
Doraemon की voice सुना
actually,
दीजिए, please.
Doraemon का
सुनाया
भी
था?
छोटा scene है. When
सुनाया
it
था?
was in Delhi, Sonal used to dub for Doraemon. Okay, but जब मुंबई में आया तो I tried one season, but then I couldn't keep up
Correct.
with that squeaky and sharpness. Then it harmed my voice.
हाँ.
Then I couldn't dub after that for 2 months. So then I
Right.
had to leave that show because even we have certain limitations,
Oh.
right? And when you think that I'm not able to do this,
No, and this is
Exactly,
very important to
because-
accept. Yeah, it's very important to accept and to know this. For people also, they should know that, you can't just keep stretching your voice in
absolutely.
every
So
direction.
after one
and
season, I
hurting it.
realized that I'm not able to do justice to the character, and it was very disturbing for me because I know that it's not the voice of Doraemon which I'm doing right now, and it is like causing pain, and it was not. You need to be. You should know what are your limitations, and you know where to stop.
Absolutely.
So yeah, Doraemon.
Yeah, absolutely. Kalpesh is saying Teen
Oh,
Titans
how
ready, steady,
sweet.
go.
I know.
Acha, but I'll now quickly jump to what I think is a very relevant part of our lives, and actually curiosity tells me. You asked me about why I gravitated to voiceovers. You're also equally multi-talented and multifaceted. I mean, you've done so many things, right from presenting to acting to the whole gamut of performances. So what gives you the most satisfaction and what makes you do voiceovers
when I
more than
perform,
anything
when
else?
I act as an actress, I've got my makeup, I've got my costumes, I've got my attire, everything is there, okay, with me. People can see me. But when I dub, there's only my voice. There's only voice acting which works for everything, So I think you need to be very, very, very unique, and you feel you're the chosen one when you dub. So, in Marathi we say Kaya Pravesh. So you get to do 10 different characters in one day. And you don't get bored because you are trying, you're competing with yourself. You're exploring yourself every day. We are so lucky, we are so fortunate to do so. So I think every day when you go for audition, you're like, अच्छा कौन सी आवाज होगी, कैसी होगी, what speed, कौन से volume में वो बात करेगी, character के briefing क्या होगा. So you're thinking about that. So I think what we are doing is voice acting. So it's more difficult than acting on stage, because you've got other things as well. But here, something is ready in front of you and you have to enhance it, or you can't go overboard. Jaise Leela ji would always tell me, ki Meghna, you need to be a good listener. First, listen to the pilot and just stick to the pilot. Don't let your actor inside you overpower the voice or that, what you're doing. So you need to be very, very balanced. You need to control yourself when you're performing. So I think it's a more responsibility or zyada responsibility hai that when you're a voiceover artist, okay? So it's not only that you're lending the voice, you are recreating that
I
situation.
want to know, the thing is that we have traditionally, those of us who have heard you from over the years have always got this stuck in our head that Meghna is either a cute child voice or she does amazing animated voices, right? Did you find it difficult to break out of this perception and start doing live action and more mature roles and more, and just to I know I've faced that. I know a lot of artists have faced the stereotyping of our voices. And when you want to do different stuff, you want to do mature characters, you want to play a woman, you want to do hard-hitting roles or serious roles. Did you find it that you were getting stuck in an image?
Absolutely. It happens many a times. When they call me for audition, either they call me for kid. Then I say, why aren't you calling me for mom? My daughter is 8 years old. I am a mother. I'm not a kid anymore. In fact, if you notice, whenever I meet people, they're like, hi Meghu, कैसे मेरा बच्चा? And I'm like, dude, मेरे खुद का भी बच्चा है. So not only voicing, still people treat me as a kid, and sometimes I like it also. But yeah, so it's very difficult to get out of that stereotype. But once you perform and once you try to prove yourself, then I think you get response. Like you gave me this Crown Margaret. Again, it was a very difficult character. Then White Lines Kika. It wasn't easy at all. So yeah, so I did this one line. So they wanted me to do Paithani Sari ki awaaz. Okay. So the location is the hero of that MTDC ka ad. So they said ki karo ab. Then I said, this is mera mauka hai abhi अच्छी mature आवाज के लिए. So I tried that mature आवाज. How I got into कि रेशम और जरी की ये जुगलबंदी आज भी जारी है. उसी से बनती देश की अनोखी सारी है. मी पैठणी, मी महाराष्ट्र.
Wow.
So yeah.
Wow. Excellent. Somebody was asking a little bit earlier before we got cut off that how do you train your voice and how do you take care of your voice? So have you really worked in that direction?
Not really. I can't lie to you, obviously. But I feel that you need...
But we have, in the sense that when you go for an audition, that's what you're doing, right? You're working towards a new voice. You're working to exploring your limits. You're working to train yourself to do something different, something new, to understand the director's vision, to try and deliver.
Now you're talking about...
Every job is going to be new and different.
New things. So you got into narration these days. And I was amazed to hear you in Padmavat, and on very first day, very first dialogue, Mona! So it was a pleasant surprise for us. So suddenly, right from heroine, you got into narration. You started doing storytelling, and that was kind of, a huge thing for us, that how you got into narration and what is it? Addiction to nahi ho gaya?
Something, I always loved voice acting. Okay. I used to love it when I did voiceovers for ad films, because there, you were doing narration, you were doing selling a product or talking about a product or being the voice of a product. And when you did voice acting in terms of feature films or dubbing, you were being a character with a lot more depth, with a lot of nuances, with a lot of emotions and all of that. So having done those, those two things, not too many people would call me for animation, which I love doing, or that, narration, because they thought I was a more expressive voice, and storytelling, things like that. And I've, over the course of, Padmavat started out as a guide track for some leading known actress to do. It was supposed to be done by a very well-known actress, as part of the film's branding and the image, to lift the image of the film. They wanted to do it with a leading actress, and they were asking me for suggestions and things like that. So they said, okay, fine, just for timing, let's do a guide track and all of that. And maybe after Sanjay Bhansali heard it, he probably thought, okay, yahi theek hai, isi ko rakhte hain, why get another actress to do it? Yeah, or maybe nobody agreed to do it, I don't know what the real story was.
No,
But-
yours was the best that
Till the
nobody
very-
could do it. So yours was the best.
Till the very end, I was told that नहीं, इसको थोड़ा और better हो सकता है, थोड़ा और better हो सकता है. And I kept on asking कि आप मेरा ही voice रख रहे हो कि finally redo कर रहे हो, because what is the point me redoing it over and over again unless you're going to keep my voice in the final? They said, well, so far this is what we're using, so we'll just improve it a little bit, and we'll do this and we'll do that. And they, of course, directed me also very nicely. His AD who was handling it kept telling me, make it more flat, make it little less expressive, make it little more pensive, and things a little more serious, things like that. So, every time somebody pushes you to explore something you're not comfortable doing and pushes you out of your comfort zone, I think that is very thrilling and very satisfying as an actor, that somebody actually thinks that they can push you around and get something new out of you. And when Audible asked me to record Pride and Prejudice in English, I died, because what started out as a 1-month job turned into a 6-month job.
Oh
because
my
I
god!
realized
Oh my god!
what a massive responsibility it was to reproduce a work of that stature. So for me, someone who hadn't read the book, to really explore it, to understand the characters, the nuances, the language is so complex. We were literally sitting with the book in one hand and a dictionary in the other hand, so the richness of that experience just won me over completely. And I said, oh my god, I think I have found a new calling. Lochan is saying hi.
Yeah, he's a sweetheart. I dubbed
Wonderful
for
sound designer.
Tanaji. So I dubbed for
Yes.
Kajol ma'am in Marathi. And Lochan helped
Yes.
me so much. Oh my god. So when you have good technicians, when you have good engineers,
yes.
when you have designers with you, they help you in such a way that they give you confidence. They tell you, they guide you. And it's not only us, voiceover artists. It's the team which we work towards.
Oh yes, absolutely. And we don't realize how much we are learning from each and every person in that session. Whether it's the director, whether it's the sound engineer, you're
Writer.
learning something constantly from what they're
But
telling
the writers-
you. The writer.
So
Yeah.
you said,
Yeah.
right?
And of course, the producer teaches you all totally different things. But we'll not get.
And producers pay you. They pay you.
That's what they teach you, totally different things. But
Okay, so you said
The
when
quality of
somebody
the craft.
pushes you
Yes.
out of your comfort zone, then you try to learn new things. But sometimes, okay, when you dub for heroines, there is no expression. There is nothing happening on face. And when producer asks you to perform, or kijiye, what do you think?
well, I have had some very serious debates with some very leading filmmakers in this regard, where they want me to perform either exactly like the artist, like the actress, or slightly or completely different from the actress. And I'm like, I can't do either. I'll tell you why specifically. If you wanted exactly what the actress has done, then you wouldn't have called me. Why? The actress could
Yeah.
have come and done
Yeah.
it, right? So why ask me to do exactly what the actress has done?
Yeah.
First of all. Why would you change the voice of the actress if you want exactly what she has done? So clearly, first thing is you don't want exactly what she has done. Secondly, I'm talking about original films right now, where you're replacing the voice of an actress. So, and the second thing is that if I do something totally different from what she's done, it's going to look so jarring on screen that people will just disbelieve it. It's not going to be believable. So it's a very fine balance that we have to strike between doing exactly what the actress has done and doing your own thing to figure out, okay, how can we just amplify this a little bit? How can we improve this a little bit? How can we enhance this experience or this performance a little bit? Right? So listen, I want to touch upon something totally fabulous that I have discovered about you, and I am just blown away. That, you know, during this whole lockdown, some of us have been chilling. We started out with chilling very happily. Okay. Then we went about thinking, ki arey, ab kya hoga? The whole uncertainty of the situation. Then we figured out, chalo, how to get back to work. Let's learn new technology. Let's learn new things, how to work from home, how to record from home, how to do remote recording, all of that. But you, sitting at home, discovered totally new things to do, huh? So, Meghna, let me tell you, people has been finding clips of famous actors from famous Hindi films, and she has been giving them a Corona twist. So, Meghna, let's hear about this. What made you come up with this idea, first of all? And secondly, how did you go about it, and how much time does it take? How do you, because it makes you into writer, director, producer, sound engineer, editor, all in one. तो ये तो मतलब नया ही हुनर हो गया एकदम.
Thank you, Mona. Thank you for your overwhelming response. And I'm so happy. This is the longest chutti I've ever had in my life. I started working when I was 8 years old. So, you know, this is like मेरा maternity leave भी 2 महीने का था. So, and you know, I felt that you need to be positive. You need to take it in a good manner. We are safe. We have food. We have house. We have everything. Then why we are cribbing about? We just need to sit at home, right? That's at least we can do. We can entertain people with chota messages in it. So I wanted to see ki Alia. I've never done Alia, so I had to do 18 takes for that one line, and my 18th take was like, you know, ye tha. So even
I would like to highlight this. I would really like to highlight this, that, you know, ours is a practicing profession. Okay, it's not like I have arrived तो I have arrived. अभी मैं अगले 3 महीने तक सो गई तो कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. मुझे as a voice actor बहुत फर्क पड़ रहा है ever since I have turned director and turned producer now. I've got even direction I've reduced. I've turned more producer now, and I feel when I go in front of the mic I'm struggling because I'm not doing it every day, you know. And here you are, a fully established voice actor doing amazing roles with the most amazing producers and directors, and working on the most amazing shows, amazing films, working on the most amazing actors. And here you are, totally unnecessarily trying to reinvent yourself and learn new things. You know, so what drives that?
It's all about voicing. It's all about exploring yourself.
The hunger.
The hunger. Absolutely. You said it. And then you just don't want to sit idle, and you want to do this riyaz. Like how you do, like you're a trained singer. So you do riyaz, but there is no riyaz for us as a voiceover artist. Isn't it? Then you have time, so make good use of that time and make people laugh.
But you could have also taken those clips and done exactly what Alia has done, or Madhuri has done, or Kareena has done. What made you do something different? You made it entertaining and you made it relevant all at once.
Yeah. So my husband and me, we worked together for the first time. Like, we've been married for 10 years. So this is the time where we are like, so I wanted to impress him, so I started writing.
10 years के बाद भी impress करना पड़ता है.
So
इसके बारे में बाद में थोड़ा डिटेल में बात करेंगे.
But first time we work together. Matlab, you know, it's a different thing that 24/7 you're together. This is the first time you're like, you know, trying to work with each other. So I thought कि ऐसा कुछ बनाते हैं जो हमें अच्छा लगे. If you are enjoying that process, if you are liking that, then obviously people are going to like it. So that was the thought. And as you said that we are voiceover artists. So अगर मैं उनकी लाइन रखती हूँ या फिर उन्हीं की आवाज रखती हूँ, then there is no point, right? If you want to, then एक एक फ्रेम से लेके फर्स्ट फ्रेम से लास्ट फ्रेम तक मेरी रिएक्शन होनी चाहिए.
अरे वाह. So give us a glimpse of some of the stuff you've been doing.
Okay, my favorite is Madhuri ji. I love her. But since you know वो जो माइक पे आता है और 3-4 टेक के बाद सुनने के बाद आता है, that's the good take. But अभी मैं रिहर्सल कर सकती हूँ. Can I do rehearsal?
Absolutely. Because you don't have picture, you don't have guide.
Yeah.
So you don't have pilot, you don't have all of that. So what's up, Mafi?
I always tell people I'm not a mimicry artist. I'm a voiceover artist.
Oh, absolutely.
Madhuri Dixit. वो तुम्हें एक इशारा देगा और तुम समझ जाओगे कोई ना कोई तुम्हारे लिए भी बना है.
Wow. And you've done a fantastic job with Kareena also.
Yeah.
On the Jab We Met film.
Yeah. So Kareena, कौन है जिसने मुझे मुड़कर नहीं देखा? I love it. जब भी तुम इसमें ऐश गिराओगे तुम्हें लगेगा इस पे नहीं मुझ पे गिरा रहे.
You know, it's one thing listening to you do it, it's another thing watching you do it. Till now I was watching them and listening to you. Now I'm watching you and listening to you, and that this is like wow, it's an even better experience.
Mona, you tell me how's your journey? How was your journey like as a voiceover artist?
My journey was tough and exciting in equal parts.
Because your expectations are more from you because you're Leela ji's daughter.
Yeah. One was that, plus because I had, part of my education abroad, I couldn't read Hindi. I couldn't read any language other than English. So I had to write, even though I could speak, I had to write all my dialogues in English initially, in the initial years of my career. And I was always ridiculed for that. People would say, "Aa gayi firang," ab accent maregi. So I've heard all kinds of comments. So one was that. Secondly, after I came back, as I grew out of my teens, my braces came out and I started lisping. And that became a huge challenge for me. I would get rejected after every audition. After every audition, I would get rejected. Ke yare iska to lisp aa raha hai, ye nahi rakh sakte. So I went through a lot of really tough times. Nobody asked me to do anything about it, but consciously I started reading up. I started going to speech therapists. I started finding out. I did everything in my power to break away from my British accent, to not let anyone know that, I'm not educated in India or whatever. So all of that really helped me. And then I learned to control, I learned to calm down. I would get so nervous at auditions that, mere se koi bhi acting kara lo. But the moment you tell me come for an audition, I would be finished. Mentally, physically, I would be finished. I would be so nervous that I would mess it up and come. So I think all those, and then what really, really helped me was just being around my mom, helping her with her work and learning along the process. So when you start helping with direction and production, you learn so much of the finer nuances of voicing that then you become more at ease. And then also because you're constantly in the studio, छोटे छोटे कैरेक्टर्स के लिए कोई बोल रहा है अच्छा माइक पे जाओ जरा ये बोल दो. We used to do crowd dubs, you know, all of us used to do crowd dubbing all the time, and we've had so much fun. Whether it's Ninad, whether it's Viraj, whether it's Ankur, Piali, Pamela, you, me, Prachi. I mean, we've all of us have done it in groups, you know, and it was so much fun. And people don't realize today when I tell them that crowd dubbing is a learning experience, you know. To be able to function and speak in front of a bunch of people without any inhibitions is an amazing thing. That experience can teach you, nothing else can teach you like that, you know. So I would say all those things helped me overcome my jitters and my initial issues, and taught me a hell of a lot in terms of how to be a director's actor.
Nice. So you're a director's pet, huh?
I'd like to think so, but I can understand. I mean, it sounds very complacent to really say it, but I like to think that I feel I can understand what a director is thinking, and I like to think like a director, and because of that, sometimes I end up in arguments with directors saying, नहीं ऐसा होना चाहिए, आप जरा सुन के देख लो. You know, मैं आपका भी करके दिखाती हूँ, मैं अपना भी करके दिखाती हूँ, और फिर आप देख लो what you like better. You know, I try to keep it diplomatic and try to keep it peaceful because otherwise it can get a little annoying for directors, you know, when they know that, oh my God, this one is going to just come and do her own thing, you can't direct her. And that's not a good thing either, right? I mean, the director ultimately wants something out of you.
Yeah, but now you're so successful that we thought your journey must have been very easy and, you know, successful. But whatever you told me...
No. Nobody's journey is easy. Yeah.
Yeah. So when we started dubbing like long back, we had this group, the names which you took right now, Viraj, Ankur. So we were like 6 of us, Soumya and Sumit. They have their own production house. They started their studios. Then Viraj and Ankur, they're more into ads. They're king of ads, I would say.
Yeah.
Then I got into character voices, live and animation.
Yeah.
So, you know, all of us, we started together. But then we have our own streams in voicing. So
we have our own specializations.
Exactly.
Yes.
So it's not only, you know, one thing that you are like, you know, typecast, or I would say you can explore. There are a lot of artists who have become writers now. So I guess it's about, what you enjoy the most.
And also it's about delving into the depths of what you're doing to see how much deeper can I go into one aspect of it.
But we made a good decision to be a voiceover artist.
Oh, most definitely. And I keep telling people, you know, that even actors don't have it so good. That, you know, you have to spend long hours in extreme weather conditions with makeup, with costume, with this and that. Yes, the glamour is more, the popularity is more, the facial recognition is more. But you and I, as voice actors, we get to jump in and out of multiple characters in one day. An actor cannot do that.
No, but
you know, we
when
get to
I
jump
get
in and
back
out of
to
multiple characters.
acting, when I go back on camera, then I face this problem that I can't by heart my script the way I used to, because here we're so, you know,
we used to reading. We're spoiled. Yeah.
So then it's kind of a pressure for me again, that, you know, and then I feel when other artists are shouting, then I feel that we have this thing, right? Levels. So you don't need to do that. You have a level mic, right? So as a voiceover artist, where we keep on, अरे ये बहुत जोर से बोल रहा है, अरे ये हो रहा है, अरे वो हो रहा है. So you know, फिर वो मेरा जो अंदर का voiceover artist है, वो मेरे actor को बहुत तंग करता है.
But you know, I'll tell you, a lot of actors who have started working with us now, more and more actors are becoming interested in voice acting. So that's very nice. And all of them say कि voice acting करने के बाद ना मेरी acting improve हो गई है, because you know, you get better at reading, you get better at speaking dialogues for numerous characters, and therefore get used to different kinds of dialogue, different kinds of language, different kinds of characterization, you know, multiple times in a day. And because you're doing that so much that when you go out there to perform, you become much more effortless as an actor. So I'm hearing this more and more. But yeah, coming back to your clips. Tell us about the Corona clips.
Yeah, so I miss my maid the most. So I made that Shri wala. Because then you start realizing now how your recordist is important when you dub on your own, how your maid is important when you have to do all stuff or chores on your own. So you know how mask is important, then sanitization. So this is all what I've used, and I realized I made videos out of that.
Awesome. So any other actresses you want to show us? Do some demos for us?
Karishma, you want to hear Karishma?
Yeah. Yes.
मेरी तो उसका प्यार मिल गया और मुझे खुशी नहीं हो रही। मैं बहुत बुरी हूँ ना राहुल, बहुत बुरी। बुरा तो वो है।
It's amazing how you can just snap in and out of a character so easily.
So I got to do this Mrs. Gazelle, that Miss Gazelle in Peppa Pig. Huh?
In Peppa Pig, yes.
I could when
Wow.
in
Who's
first
it, George as well as Miss Gazelle?
no in
Madam
first
Gazelle.
season I did 11 characters,
Wow.
including that detective potato which comes on TV. So, Granny, I dub for Granny. I'm Susie Sheep. I am that Gazelle. I'm Mrs. Rabbit. And like, then 11 characters. Then I said, okay, I need to slow down a bit. Now I do only 4 characters: Granny, Susie Sheep, Mrs. Rabbit, and George. So that Gazelle, I thought of doing Archana Puran Singh. बच्चों, आपका इसमें स्वागत है.
And that fits Madame Gazelle so beautifully, because she's so
She's got a
theatrical,
French accent, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, Madame Gazelle is French.
Yeah.
She is French.
So बच्चों, क्या कर रहे हो? कौन सा गेम खेलेंगे? So,
What
for
fun.
Rabbit, I thought of going little nasal. That ice cream ले लो, ice cream. तो वो एक बीच में ना वो वाला रखा है मैंने, उसके लिए Rabbit.
And it's so fun to really experiment, and I love the fact that you're experimenting and showing a different side to yourself through this lockdown, because the way I see it is once the lockdown is over, you're going to have a whole new life in the voice acting industry.
I
think.
wanted to ask you, Mona, what will be the effect after lockdown on voicing industry?
I don't see that we are going to be very badly affected. Because content is still king. People are, really wanting to consume content. So that space is really growing on the one hand. And on the other hand, we have really been, and as Sound Vision India, we've been really encouraging people, trying to help people to build their home studios and get their home setups ready and tested so that they can work from home in case this scenario happens again. I think that we've kind of safeguarded ourselves to some extent from any eventuality. So now we have the ability to record from home. We have the ability to record in the studio. So I don't think that voice work will be affected. But I think what it has really done, the opportunity that it has created, is for a lot of voice actors all over the world to be part of a recording which could be happening in Mumbai, let's say, without actually being in Mumbai.
Oh, okay.
So it's opening up fantastic opportunities for a lot more people who used to always write to us saying, can I work with you? Can I work with you? And we used to say, no, you have to be in Mumbai. You will have to come to our studios. We need to direct you face to face. We need to have you here. Now we are exploring everything because we are recording remotely.
Nice.
Have you done a remote recording session with us?
Yes, I loved it. And after dubbing with you on Sessioning Pro, I tell everyone, all the producers, कुछ वो मोना जैसा करो ना. It's very easy for me. Because you are spoiling
I'm
us.
so glad to hear that.
You are spoiling us.
I'm so glad to hear that. Well, I feel that, as voice actors, we are already spoiled. क्या बोलना है, कैसे बोलना है, कहाँ बोलना है, क्यों बोलना है, खड़े हो जाओ और बोलो. That's the way we've been spoiled through our life.
Absolutely.
So, if we are going to change that suddenly and say, अरे अपना mic ले आओ, अपना laptop ले आओ, अपना acoustics बनाओ and record करो, I feel that has to be a step-by-step learning
Yes,
process
and
for
for
actors.
that,
You can't
you
suddenly
took-
try to do everything.
You took 3 sessions.
Yeah.
Just to understand people, so I think that's really good that you took at least 3 hours. You actually gave it to
Yeah.
that technical thing that people could understand and they can do something on their own. It's a big thing.
Yeah, I must thank all our sound engineers actually at Sound Vision India that, they have really been very patient with artists. And artists have been getting, frustrated because it's so challenging, the internet connection, the background noise, all these things, the mic levels, all these things. But our engineers have really been trying to help people set up and become more proficient in recording themselves.
Absolutely.
So,
there was this
yeah.
session when I dubbed for you in one of the sessions, UPS ka shayad tha, Cody, which is a very difficult character again. So, Kritika and there's this one guy.
Oh, that's
Sid-
already on air. It's called The Helpsters.
Helps.
It's on Apple TV.
Sudesh and Kritika, they arranged my recording at 8 o'clock on Sunday. Just because I was not able to connect with them. So it's really nice of them, and the entire Sound and Vision is working like a team. They're working like a family.
Yeah. Yes.
So it's a huge thing, the way they comfort you, the way they tell you, they are very patient with you.
Thank you. That's so nice to hear. My team will be so happy to hear that.
Absolutely, they've been so nice, yeah. Seriously. And I think it's very positive change that I see. We are working, we are trying to work, we are willing to work. We want to help each other. We want to do something. We just don't want to sit at home and waste time.
Yeah. Yeah. So, as we plan to wrap up, I must say thank you so much, first of all, for agreeing to do this. And I've been, after all the technical and all that very heavy conversations that I've been having on these Insta Live sessions, to basically educate people and to educate myself also. This was a really fun session that I was really looking forward to having just a freewheeling chat with you, about what's been going on and everything. But I would like you to leave us with 2 thoughts, okay? The first is for our colleagues, established voice artists. And second is for the aspiring or the upcoming voice actors. What would you like to say to them?
First of all, it's an honor to be a voiceover artist. It's a lovely thing. It's so good to be a voiceover artist. And yes, you can be a voiceover artist. Not only voiceover artist, but you can do a lot of things, writing, then direction, then Mona, you can guide on this, that there are many other things than just voicing, right?
Yeah.
In voicing industry.
Right.
And just love yourself, love your voice and love your work. And मेहनत तो हर जगह पे करनी है, hard work तो मतलब you can't escape, but I think you need to be good from your heart. You should feel nice for others. You should feel good for yourself. And I'm sure you can dub, and you need to love your character. If you love your character, then you can do wonders. Okay. So in the end, since Mona is there with me, I'm first time sharing screen with Mona. I'm missing Leelaji the most, and I would like to sing once more Chotu Sa song for you. Can I?
Please do.
You're my honey bun, sugar plum, pumpkin. You're my sweetie pie. You're my cupcake, gumdrops, the apple of my eye. And I love you so, and I want you now. There'll always be that high. And I love to sing precisely because you are so dear.
Oh, sweet are you? How sweet are you? I want to just run to you and hug you. Okay, now everybody's keen to know what your upcoming projects are, but a word of caution, we don't like to talk about our upcoming projects. So we'll talk about what is currently on air where people can hear you, which are the current projects which are available for people to watch and listen
Stinky and Dirty
And which are the
Show. Do you remember that?
to. Oh, yes.
So,
Yes. How cute is that?
Stinky and Dirty Show on Amazon, then Bal Ganesh on Netflix and Amazon, White Lines I've done for Kika, then Orange is the New Black I've done for Linda, then Town Margaret, then Little Krishna, I'm Infant Krishna in Little Krishna. Then recently I've done Indian matchmaking for Prime Focus in lockdown. Then there are a lot of, actually we are into that thing, no, that whether we are allowed to speak or not. Many a times it happens that we sign that non-disclosure agreement with them.
Yes, which is why I always, this is very important, Meghna, for all artists to understand that the reason we sign a non-disclosure agreement is that we are not supposed to talk about someone else's product.
Exactly.
Okay? Because we may not realize how we may talk about something or in what light we may talk about something, or inadvertently we may give away some information that we shouldn't be giving away, that the producer or the owner of that content does not want to reveal, right? So we have to be very, very careful, and I would really, really appeal to all artists who like to post their work on their social media to please do it very, very responsibly, so that, you know, they only talk about their work which is already available for people to see, and not work which they are currently doing or which is about to come out.
Exactly.
Unless they have specific permission from the content owner.
And when
You know,
you're
and
acting,
not just the producer.
exactly, when you're acting, when it's you who are like appear on screen, then it's okay. But when you've dubbed, then it's not your thing, right? It's not your project, isn't
Yeah.
it? So what you can do is,
Well, it is in some way, but then we have to understand also that there are so many other people attached and so many other things attached to that project that we can't only think of our contribution at that point of time.
Exactly.
And we have to understand issues about security, about
Copyright.
confidentiality.
I
about
faced
image.
that in this clips, you know, that for Andaz Apna Apna Ultra asked me to stop my video, or, you know, so there are copyrights issues also. When you make such clips, you need
Of
to be
course.
careful about that,
Of
because
course.
it's their property. Though you're using it,
Correct.
not monetizing on it, but still it's their product, right? You can't just use it like that.
Yes.
So many a times I face this
Yes.
copyright issues when I'm making these. Then I make it a point that I don't publish that. The moment I get the message, I delete
course.
that thing. And one more thing I would like
Right.
to say, that instead of me posting anything on my own, when a production house they post, you can share it. That's the best.
Yes. So this is exactly what we do. If we're working on a project, we don't create our own posts 99% of the time, Meghna. If you have seen, you will see that we reshare the posts from our clients
Exactly.
or from anywhere else where we find the product that we have worked on which is being talked about. We reshare those posts just to make it visible on our timeline and to let our circle and our people know that, you know, these are the projects we're working on. And I think that says enough. We don't
Exactly.
need to shout
And you
from the
are
rooftops
going to
about what
shine
we're
in
doing.
any which ways, isn't it? You
Correct.
don't need to like.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing can stop your work from shining through.
Exactly.
So we have to remember that and not be over anxious about, putting the
I
news
have
out
experienced that. There was this clip which was my thank you speech in one of the award sessions, and that clip got viral, and then everybody got to know that I am the voice of Naughty, I am the voice of Ninja Hatha. Till then, nobody knew,
Yeah.
but it happened. So
Right.
when it's
there. Right.
about to happen, it will happen.
Right. Absolutely. And another very important aspect of our work, which a lot of people ignore, is the knowledge of language. So a friend of mine gave me this cup. Can you read
Oh,
what it says?
it looks ulta.
Read it
Mirror
out.
image.
I am silently judging your grammar.
you see, you should tell that friend of yours that we have supervisors, we have scripts, we have everything ready. We don't do anything. We just read that script and our supervisor correct us.
I know, so that is why, I mean, as a supervisor, she sent me this cup. She gave me this cup saying that I know you're a grammar Nazi, so you're constantly correcting everybody's grammar. At least in English, I don't dare do it in any other language. But she said you're quite the grammar Nazi, so you deserve this mug that says I'm silently judging your grammar.
No, but
So even if I'm not
I should
correcting
say
you, in
this.
my head there's this thing.
Mona, I have to admit this. I am from Balmohan Vidya Mandir, okay? So in Balmohan, they start, it's more like values and morals. You know, that it's like Sanskari school, that they make you a good human being more than anything. Forget about marks, forget about anything, but they make you a good human. That's the, speciality of that school. So we all, even in English period, we would speak in Marathi. Okay. So for me, it was a challenge to dub, and I am so happy that with Sound and Vision, it's so comfortable that I know nobody's going to judge me, nobody is going to laugh on my mistakes, nobody is going to, say anything about me. So that comfort level is there, and I could dub like a lot of things, Sacred Games, or other so many things with you in English, because I had that confidence that even exactly, because I think in Marathi and I speak in Hindi, or I think in Marathi and then I speak in English. But in Sound and Vision, it's like Gullu auntie hai, Fazal hai, जो भी मेरा English supervisor hai, they make sure that I'm comfortable. And they tell me, हाँ बहुत अच्छा था, और एक मेगू, और एक, So I think I should really appreciate and I should be thankful to Sound and Vision for giving me English projects.
Oh, thank you. That's nice to know. And on that note, I think we'll sign off. Everybody's constantly asking. Preetam is asking, Paco voice one last time, Meghna. Please do the Paco
Okay.
voice. Neha is saying, you said it, Meghna. So many of our friends are here. Kaumudi is saying, Meghna ji, energy, smile, and innocence is so
Thank you.
contagious.
Credit goes to Mona.
So, we have some lovely compliments.
Okay, so I'll
coming
sing
in,
this
lots of
song
love. Lot of people are saying,
in
"Hi,
Paco's
Meghna."
voice. One song. And which is written by Shreyas Talpade.
Okay. Oh, by the way, Sunaina is online and she's saying, "Bas, henceforth you're going to be singing your own song."
Can I lip sync it?
फंस गई, आज फंस गई, गाना गा के.
Oh my god. Okay, so in Paco's voice, and we can sign off after that. Cool?
शाहरुख है मैं कूल हूँ, कहता वो ब्यूटीफुल हूँ, हल्का तुमका माधुरी का प्यारा चुम्मा दे गोविंदा, रानी चाय मुझसे क्यों लगती, चुमक कर जो आती, नाचे थोड़ा संजू बाबा, आमिर बोले अब तू आजा, आने वाली 15 फिल्म के गाने होंगे और भी बेहतर, सुनिए सारे हिट लिस्ट पर, पकने का नो चांस.
Wow! How do you remember so much, yaar? I'm so spoiled by a script that unless I have a script in front of me, I can't say anything.
You're a sweetheart.
And you are like free flowing, always ready to go. खाली मैंने
1900 से 1927 तक शिकारियों ने लाखों कोला बेर्स को उनकी खाल के लिए मार डाला। उनका ये कहना है, हम कोलास के जितने करीब जाएंगे उतनी उनकी रक्षा करना चाहेंगे।
I think we could be doing this all day and all night. And
It's good to be a voiceover artist. Yay!
It is good. And you know what? I think officially we should now only call ourselves voice actors
Absolutely.
and nothing.
Absolutely. Yes.
Hmm? So, because that's what we're doing. We're doing voice acting. We're acting with our voices. We're doing everything that an actor is doing, except that it's more enhanced and more pronounced because we're doing it.
Yeah,
only
and
through
even
our voices.
awards have started now for us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's also nice, no? Nice
Absolutely.
encouragement.
Voice Fest was really good, and you spoke so well
So,
in Voice
anyway-
Fest, by the way.
Oh, thank you so much. You're the first person telling me that. Neha is saying, please produce a Sound and Vision India original with Meghna. Maybe we
Yes,
should stick
yes.
on those lines.
We will very soon.
But anyway, thank you so much, darling. You and I, we can go on like this all night. But I think we should
Absolutely.
let everybody
Thank you
go
so
back
much,
to their
everyone.
work. And we should also go back to our children and our husbands. So enjoy your
You
weekend.
too,
Thank you so much for talking to me. And just keep breaking those boundaries. Just keep doing the fantastic work you're doing. And more importantly, keep being the fantastic
Thank you, Mona.
human
Same
being
here,
that you
same
are.
here. I feel the same about you.
Thank you for joining me on the Magic Hour, at the Magic Hour. And everybody stay safe and
Thank you,
follow your
Mona.
heart. See you. Take care. Bye.